Hello, everybody. This is our poetry. This is poem number 4, Allegories of Innocence. It's by William Blake. He was born in 1757 and died in 1827. He's one of my favorite poets, and he has always some good things to say, so you should hear this. To see the world in a grain of sand, or heaven in a wildflower, to hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour. A robin redbreast in a cage puts all heaven in a rage. A dove house filled with doves and pigeons shudders hell through all its regions. A dog starved at his master's gate predicts the ruin of the state. A horse misused upon the road calls to heaven for human blood. Each outcry of the hunted hare a fiber from the brain doth tear. A skylark wounded on the wing a cherubim does cease to sing. The game cock clipped and armed for fight does the rising sun affright. Every wolf and lion's howl raises from hell a human soul. The wild deer wandering here and there keeps the human soul from care. The lamb misused breeds public strife and yet forgives the butcher's knife. The bat that flits at close of eve has left the brain that won't believe. The owl that calls upon the night speaks the unbeliever's fright. He who shall hurt the little wren shall never be beloved by men. He who the ox to wrath has moved shall never be by woman loved. The wanton boy that kills the fly shall feel the spider's enmity. He who torments the chafer's sprite weaves an hour in endless night. The caterpillar on the leaf repeats to thee thy mother's grief. Kill not the moth nor butterfly, for the last judgment draweth nigh. He who shall train the horse for war shall never cross the polar bar. The beggar's dog, the widow's cat, feed them and thou wilt grow fat. The gnat that sings his summer's song poison gets from slander's tongue. The poison of the snake and newt is the wet sweat of envy's foot. The poison of the honeybee is the artist's jealousy. The prince's robes, the miser's bags, are toadstools on the miser's bags. Oh, the truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. It is right, it should be so. Man was made for joy and woe. And when this we rightly know, through this world we safely go. Joy and woe are woven fine, a clothing for the soul divine. Under every grief and pine runs a joy of silken twine. The babe is more than swaddling bands throughout all these human lands. Tools were made and born were hands. Every farmer understands. Every tear from every eye becomes a babe in eternity. This is caught by females bright and returned to their own delight. The bleat and bark and bellow and roar are waves that beat on heaven's shore. The babe that weeps the broad beneath writes revenge in realms of death. The beggar's rags fluttering in air, dust to rags the heavens' terror. The soldier armed with sword and gun, palsied strikes the summer's sun. The poor man's farthings are worth more than all the gold on Africa's shore. One mite wrung from the laborer's hands shall buy and sell the miser's lands. Or if protected from on high, does the whole nation sell and buy. He who mocks the infant's fate shall be mocked in age and death. And he who shall teach the child to doubt, the rotting grave will ne'er get out. He who respects the infant's fate triumphs over hell and death. The child's toys and the old man reasons are fruits of the two seasons. The questioner who sits so sly shall never know how to reply. He who replies to words of doubt doth put the light of knowledge out. The strongest poison ever known came from Caesar's laurel crown. Naught can deform the human race like the armorer's iron embrace. When gold and gems adorn the plow, to peaceful arts shall envy bow. The riddle or the cricket's cry is to doubt a fit reply. The emmet's inch The eagle's mile, make lame philosophy to smile. He who doubts from what he sees will ne'er believe, do what you please. If the sun or moon should doubt, they would immediately go out. If in a passion you good may do, but no good if the passion be in you. The whore and gambler by the state, license build the nation's fate. The harlot's cry from street to street shall weave old England's winding sheet. The winners shout, the losers curse, dance before dead England's hearse. Every night and every morn, some to misery are born. Every morn and every night, some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to sweet delight, and some are born to endless night. We are led to believe a lie when we not see not through the eye, which is born in the night, to perish in a night. When the soul slept in beams of light, God appears and God is light to those poor souls who dwell in night. But does a human form display in those who dwell in realms of day? All right. Thank you, everybody. That was a pretty long poem, but it had some really gems in there. I like when he says, to be in a passion you good may do, but no good if the passion be in you. I think to me that means, I'll just say what it means to me, and maybe it'll make sense to someone out there. The art is greater than the artist. To be in a passion you can do good, but if it's about something bigger than yourself, if you submit yourself to something bigger than you, and you become part of something greater than you, you're in a passion and you might do very good. But if the passion is in you, if you are larger than the passion, if it is subservient to you, and it's all about you, then you're not going to do much good. If you're an artist and you're just trying to make a piece of art for the market to make yourself money in your wallet, then the passion is in you. But if you are just doing the art because you do it if you got paid or didn't get paid, then you are in the passion. I also love his lines that say, if the sun or moon should doubt, they would immediately go out. Or the immense inch, the cricket's cry is to doubt a fit reply. These are beautiful words. So anyway, it's a long poem, and I hope somebody enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Bye.